How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the channel. My name is Sherbert, and in 2 days, we'll be able to play Super People one last time before the actual full game is released. Now, we still don't have a definitive date on when that's going to be. We're not too sure when the actual full game is going to be available to play. My guesstimate, my speculation, is leaning more towards the end of March, early April. This is just an educated guess on my part. They have no confirmation of this happening, but I'm really leaning, maybe I'm just hoping for end of March, early April. So we'll see that. We're not too sure just yet. Hopefully, but who knows? Regardless of when the game's going to be released, this weekend, March 12th through 14th, we will be able to play one last time. So if you haven't been able to play Super People yet, or if you're a diehard fan, if you really enjoy the game, we do get one last little reminiscent weekend of playtime. Now, this weekend's going to be a little different than the closed beta that we've kind of known and come to love. It is going to be strictly focusing on shooting. It doesn't look like crafting is going to be available this weekend. So if crafting wasn't your forte, this weekend is going to be really more for you. I love crafting. I'm perfectly fine with it not being in part of this test session. As long as I get to play, I really don't care. I'm impartial. Just let me play Super People. So this weekend, March 12th through 14th, we will be able to play one last time. And it says this test session will have new features where soldiers can focus less on crafting and more on shooting down enemies. Now, what does this mean? It means that they need a little bit more data regarding weapon analytics, maybe looting patterns, something revolving shooting and looting is my only guesstimate of why they would need to have a test session for this weekend. So they are going to have this weekend where we're going to focus mostly on literally just shooting and killing, which would be fun. Now, what's interesting too is they do only have certain game modes open at certain times of this weekend. March 12th through the 13th, we are going to see only solos and squads. Duos will not be available on that day. And then on the 13th through 14th, we are going to see only duos and squads. Solos won't be available. So plan your weekend accordingly. Start making those messages, start making those texts to people, get your team already ready. So when this weekend drops, you are going to be, you won't have to be wasting any time trying to get your team together. So be ready for that. Be mindful of that. Below that, it does say super soldiers that have participated in the closed beta do not require separate application processes. If you have not participated in the closed beta, please follow the instructions below. So if you've already have access to the game, if you've already played the game, all you have to do is just open up the closed beta browser or the closed beta app. If you've uninstalled it like I did, you just reinstall it. It's super easy, super mellow. If you haven't played Super People before, all you have to do is click the link below or go to Steam. Type in Super People, request access. They're going to give you instant access, so don't worry about that. They're going to just greenlight you, get you front of the line. And then you will have to download GG launcher. They are going to ask for your phone number. That's just to make sure that there's no cheaters or to stop cheaters. Put in your phone number. You're not going to receive. You can opt out of receiving newsletters and emails and things like that. It's just one more step in order for them to stop cheating. So once you're all done with that, you just load up, you start playing. Very fun. If you are new to Super People and you need a little bit more clarification, if you want to just kind of touch back up on, any of the gameplay, things like that, check our links below for new players and guides and such like that. So now that we've got Super People downloaded, now that we're all ready, it says this test session will temporarily disable crafting. Soldiers will be able to focus more on in-game combat. Please refer to the patch notes for any new changes during this test session. We're strictly shooting today, or this weekend. It is balls to the wall, just shooty pew pew. It's gonna be really fun, very interesting. I'm excited to see how this weekend's gonna play out. So crafting will not be available this weekend. All guns and things like that will be strictly floor loot. So just be prepared for that. Below that, it is going to say that all player activity disrupting a clean gaming environment, including the use of illegal third-party programs, toxic behavior, or inappropriate nicknames, may lead to a gameplay ban based on our discretion. All soldiers will have to meet the same standards required during the global closed beta. Basically, don't be rude, don't be a dick, don't cheat, don't have an inappropriate nickname, don't be a potty mouth while in game. Just be a good person. You'll be fine. And then below that, it says additional notices that will be provided if server maintenance will be required during the test session. Very similar to the closed beta. They are strictly doing this to collect data, to collect test samples and things like that. So they may have to do server maintenance some point during this weekend. I'm sure it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea. Nobody's going to be excited. But again, they are doing this strictly just to make sure that when the actual full game launches, everything is top tier. So we have to suffer now for for the better outcome later. So that may or may not happen. We don't know yet. If you encounter any bugs and problems or have suggestions during the test session, please submit a ticket through the support center. Pretty standard. Discords are really good for that one too. So if you guys want to have any game suggestions, you can just go on their official Discord. You can type in there as well. And then at the very bottom, finishing it all off, it says all game data will be deleted at any time during the test session and will not be transferred over to early access. So this weekend is basically just for you. Don't worry about your KD. Don't worry about, how many wins you have or anything like that. Just shoot people, have fun, reminisce about the time when we could play super people. This won't be accessed. It won't be transferred over to when the game fully launches. So this game really, it just doesn't matter. Just have a good time this weekend. So that's it for this video. Again, we do not have a confirmed launch date of the actual full game. Again, I'm saying late March, early April, but who knows? I'll be sure to make a video when we do get a confirmation date. So be on the lookout for that. Other than that, that's it for this video. I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for watching it all the way through. If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe. I will also be live all weekend playing Super People right here on YouTube. So if you want, come in, spend your afternoon, spend your weekend. We'll be trying to get as much Super People content as we can. So I'd love to have you guys. If not, I hope you have a great day. I'll catch you in the next video and I'll see you later. All right, bye.